So, what's your favorite type of music?
Huh. Oh God. I don't really have one. I find myself too often listening to meme rap way too much. It's the problem. But
Oh, those memes.
a bit of rap. I don't mind. Don't mind a good bit of rock. Uh oh, vaporwave. I like that. That's some good stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
wow.
it's a decent variety.
Yeah, like I would normally like listen to a lot of like a variety of music.
Yeah.
There's soundtrack stuff that I obviously like, but um, there's actually oh my god,
Mm.
I forgot the from a show. I guess you can say that's a soundtrack, but it's
Yeah.
not an official soundtrack. But I've been kind of hooked on the Fresh Prince of Bel Air theme song.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been listening to that like for the past 2 days, and I can't get
Jeez.
it out of my head.
Damn.
That and Speed
That's.
Me Up from the Sonic movie.
I mean, it's not that bad of a theme song. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like theme songs are pretty catchy for me, and
Oh
like
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
if we
I mean.
watch the show, you know it basically.
Yeah.
Coronavirus or something
I'm
like
more
that.
than
We can
I'm more than
obviously
willing to talk about it. I have some
we can just
very.
quickly talk about that
Mm.
because God, that coronavirus is just ridiculous,
Yeah, it is pretty ridiculous, hey. The whole
destroying the
self-quarantine
world as
stuff.
we know it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's a bit of an overstatement, but like, it's made it, it's caused a lot of problems in itself. The
And
main
like
two being like the public health one, because it's a virus.
yeah,
Yeah, and like the financial and economic side, because people can't go out and buy stuff. So, mm,
yeah, exactly. Because like even if you said earlier that like the movie cinemas are closing down, and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's
No, I know the
one of the
owners of
things.
that, and they have to close it down because they're like a non-essential business, and they're for like
And that's
health reasons.
yeah, exactly. And that's one of the things that makes me just devastated because there's a
Mm.
lot of memories in the movie theater.
Yeah, true. Well, they're not shutting down for good. They're just closing during the crisis. But like,
No, but like still, like
people are
I
still gonna
have a
lose their jobs. It's still gonna be, yeah.
yeah, and like there's a lot of photos I have up on my wall. Like there's one
Oh, the
when we
photo
saw
wall.
Avengers Endgame together,
Oh, that one. Yeah.
and like that just makes me devastated because that day specifically seeing Avengers was like you were sitting next to
Peaked.
me, but like when those portals came up and all the characters were flying about, I was like,
Oh,
my God!
you were excited about
I was
that.
like screeching like a woman.
I think that's like.
You were just laughing next to me, and I was like, don't laugh at me.
No, I was I was that's one of the few movies where I haven't talked like the entire time through it because normally I talk through movies. People hate that. Well, depends on
Yeah,
the
like,
movie.
yeah, like I've talked a lot through these.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no.
if yeah, if you're meant to laugh, I laugh, and like, but Avengers Endgame, that's the one that I felt like talking through it because that's one of the
Really?
what yeah, because that's one of the movies where they go back in
I thought you'd do
time
the
and
opposite. I thought you'd be like, "Oh no, this is important. Um, you shouldn't talk during this."
yeah. Well, a lot of the movies I do that, but I know
Yeah.
that when I saw Sonic for the first time, I
Yeah.
was like
Just
killing
yapping.
myself laughing and speaking to myself because Jim Carrey's in that film,
Oh mate, Jim Carrey. Oh.
and he was up the entire time.
The entire time. Was he? Damn.
Oh
I
my
haven't
god,
seen
this
it
is
actually. I
like
haven't been to the movies in quite a while. I'm not
it's
gonna lie.
actually a decent movie. It's not like brilliant, but it's one of those ones that I'll pick up on DVD and watch it again.
Yeah.
Decent, and that's actually like 90s Jim Carrey in the 2000s.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
So it's like
I
him in The
mean,
Mask or
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I
Dumb
mean,
and Dumber.
I haven't seen it, but like my hopes based on the first trailer is that he's just gonna carry it if it's gonna be decent.
Yeah,
Because normally
like
video game adaptations into movies are just horrid. Like,
I
have you
haven't
seen?
seen
Have you?
all of
Have you seen the?
Rampage.
Have you seen the Mario and Luigi movie, like the semi-old one? Like, I forgot when it
Oh,
was made. Hold up, let me look it
the
up.
Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yes, the Super Mario.
I
Sorry.
haven't seen that, but
Oh, it is horrible.
like,
It is just. Oh, it's
yeah,
so
like
bad. It was in the early 90s,
in
and it.
'93 is when that came
Yeah,
out.
93, and it's just. Oh God.
Yeah, like that. Like I haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot of podcasts talk about, and I was
Yeah.
listening to it once with my dad, and my brother, and Harry was actually like, "Oh, I want to watch it now because like apparently they were talking about there's a scene in where Mario and Luigi are driving a truck,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
they're on the set they were drunk. So
Bit of
while
method
they're
acting.
driving that, they're drunk as hell.
Bit of method acting.
Exactly, and it's like they're drunk as hell off the chart, and like they're just yelling in this truck, and like I haven't seen it, but I don't even know how they even read their lines if they were drunk.
It's probably just like, say what shit you want. Can I swear on this? I've probably let a few
Yeah,
swear words.
sure. Like I might.
I've probably, I've probably let a
so...
few swear words slip.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. No, so no, it's a horrid movie, but like you can. One thing I do want to talk about is horrible movies.
Oh
Not
yeah.
horrible in the sense so that I feel as though when you look at like a homemade movie, you might think, oh, that's horrible, but that's
Gals.
only because you're comparing it to like the big, like you're comparing like $100 million budget to maybe an $100 budget if you're generous. Like,
Yeah.
have you seen the movie Who Killed Captain Alex? It's on YouTube for free.
Oh, wow.
It's only goes for like an hour. I've watched it multiple times, and it is because I believe it is such a good movie given the budget. Like, I love it. There's a lot of it that's like, if you're comparing it to like Hollywood type movies, it is horrid. It is abhorrent. It is just,
Yeah.
it is not good. But like, it's
Yeah.
just such, it's like in its own league when it comes to like different movies because it's so unique in a sense. It's got something called a video joker, which is just some guy speaking over the movie, and it's part of the movie, and it just adds this such a unique like homey vibe to it. Like it's made
Like
by
a
this guy.
narrator.
Yeah,
Kind of thing.
it's made in Uganda by this one guy in his village, and he all he has is one camera. His computer only has enough storage to work on one movie at a time. So whenever he has to work, when he wants to work on a new movie, he has to wipe his computer pretty much.
Right.
So and like he's got like maybe $100 in budget. It's pretty. It's not the best movie, but I love it for all the reasons because it's bad. You know?
Yeah. Like I'm like that with tons of movies. Like I know
Yeah.
that you haven't probably seen these, but I think Ben has actually seen them. But
Yeah. What
like
movies are they? Just list them.
well, there's like uh, well, the one that instantly comes to mind is like Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
And that one has Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, and like it
Yeah,
cracks
right.
me up every time, and that's
But
how
like,
bad it is because it's
but are you
not
laughing
a
at it or
bad
laughing with it? So like laughing
laughing
with
at
it.
it.
So laughing at it would be laughing like because it's doing something horrible, but laughing with it would be like, oh, it's did a joke, haha, funny.
Like there's jokes in it, but they're
Yeah.
just kind of cringe,
Kind of cringe.
cringy. That it's like it's just hilarious.
It's just so funny that it's just so bad. Yeah. No, like it's
Exactly.
so bad it's good type stuff, like The Room. Like
Yeah.
I personally think there's something so captivating about watching someone review just horrid movies because you think they suffered through that. You think they suffered just so they could do that, and it makes you think, amazing job, amazing job. No,
Like
but I want you. Maybe do you have much assessments on?
assessments, I don't
I've
like.
got I've got one
I
due tomorrow at 9 a.m.
like.
Well,
I have some assessments, but apparently, at some point, Delaney wants to Zoom me, which is
yeah.
for some reason weird, and it's like,
Mm.
oh well, let's work on that at some point.
No, well, yeah. A lot of them are being postponed because of the coronavirus.
Yeah, which I can't do any of
It
the
all
work
links back.
anyway, because tomorrow I'm going down to the holiday house and doing
Oh,
that.
oh yes. Before we get onto the holiday house, I just want to tell everyone who's listening and you watch Who Killed Captain Alex. Just look it up on YouTube. It's got like 4.8 million views. It only goes for an hour. It's such a good film. You don't have to like, you don't go in thinking it's going to be like good in the sense that it looks good, the acting's good. You go in thinking it's so bad, it's good. That's my take on it.
2010 action comedy Who Killed Captain Alex.
Uganda's first action movie, it calls itself. It's made in the slums of Uganda. I think in Kampala. It's yeah, made for under $200. Um yeah, and it's gone viral. It's insane. I love it.
Now, I'm watching the like when you go down to the videos part in the when you're searching, I'm watching the preview and like
Yeah.
I don't know, like he kicks some guy over.
Yeah, it looks horrible. Like it doesn't look good. But like it's just like the fact that it was made with less than $200. I love it's just the vibe sort of. I love it. The plot's a
Exactly.
bit weird though. No, but the holiday house. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah. What would you? So you don't have to say the location of it. Well, I think you might
Yeah,
have.
no, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to say to the world because I don't want to have stalkers near me.
Righto. No,
But yeah, like
don't tell me Cooper's actually
so.
coming here.
Oh wow.
Cooper's in Tamworth. He said
Which
he's gonna
like,
rock up for the podcast.
thanks, Cooper.
No, but what was so the holiday house? What is it like?
Oh, so like, there's like, kind of a, so like we live near both of like kind of like
So
a
it's
river kind of area and a beach.
and a beach. Oh, righto. So it's a bit
It's
of both.
kind of
Bit of
both,
fishing,
yeah,
bit of swimming.
exactly. And well, the river is more close than the beach, but
Yeah, but the beach is
yeah,
where it's at, you know.
yeah, exactly. And like the
So how long?
which
Wait, are
I'm
you
actually
like
going.
moving there, or are you just like going down there for like the holidays? Now that you
So
don't have to go
basically,
to
we
school.
have a horse float filled of stuff to go down there.
Right. Oh, so it's like you're putting stuff in there.
Yeah.
So you're like quote unquote moving in. So you're just putting the stuff there. So like
And we're
next
putting the
time
stuff
forever.
there. We're
And
staying
then
about 1 or 2 nights there and then coming home.
righto. So it's sort of like a put the stuff there. So when we actually want to go there, we don't have to deal with all this shit type stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. And then also
Yeah.
go for the beach because you know it's the beach.
Because it's nice to go to the beach and like
Oh yeah.
probably not with this coronavirus, but still.
Yeah, no, I was this was like 2 weeks, a week, 2 weeks ago. I went down to Port Macquarie, for some basketball thing, and it got cancelled the morning of, and we're already down there, and I don't think there was any confirmed cases as of yet, and there weren't all these restrictions and stuff put in, so we're just like, fuck it, let's go to the beach.
Yeah, which like the beach down there, which I'm actually going to make a documentary about the Holiday House.
Ooh, don't dox yourself.
And
Don't do that. That's not a
like,
good idea.
yeah. Well, I was thinking getting all my family in of whoever comes down, and if this coronavirus goes away,
Yeah.
and I invite all you guys down,
Oh,
you guys can answer some, technically, like this podcast, answer some questions.
yeah.
Then I can slip them into the documentary.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that's going to take a while to
Yeah.
do. So
Hmm.
I have that going on, but
Yeah,
also,
right.
like, the Holiday House is just going to be fun just to hang about in.
Yeah, righto.
It kind of has like downstairs has kind of a man cave vibe to it.
Oh, yeah. Man Cave V2.
Basically, but there's more in downstairs because downstairs is all for the kids.
Oh, so it's like separated like that. That's nice. I
Yeah.
think I've been to, so one of my favorite places to go on holiday. It's not the nicest place. It's a good beach place on the central. Oh, is it Central Coast? Sort of. Nelson Bay, which is like Port Stephens type area. I stayed at one place there, and you know how there's those houses where it's like split in two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know the name for it, but we were in one of those, and basically it was like the whole upstairs area was all for the kids, and like some kids from the extended family, and downstairs was for the adults, and there was a middle with like the dining table and kitchen and all that.
Yeah.
And
Well, ours
it
doesn't
was
have
great.
like the middle
Yeah.
section, but downstairs is like basically
So it's like 2 stories.
yeah. Downstairs is like the man cave, and you have a tiny bathroom, and there's like a little room that we're going to change into Harry's room,
Oh yeah.
and then there's going to be like I don't know, like there's a garage downstairs and
Oh yeah.